Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Patsy here this morning with the love beat reading for Leo for the month of mid-November to mid-December 2017. I've said my prayers already this morning. Good morning. I said my prayers already this morning, and I am going to lay out this spread. So the way this goes is I get 10 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. And the first 5 cards represent you, and the additional 5 cards represent either your significant other, your partner, the person that you're interested in, or things that you might need to pay attention to in regards to your love relationship. Okay? So after this, we'll be getting 5 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle. Alrighty. We'll be getting 5 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. I'm sorry. We'll be getting 5 cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle. And then we'll get some more information from the Until Today cards by Iyanla Vanzant. And finally, we'll get a message from the a new set of cards that I've acquired. Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. So I'm doing this on Facebook. I already explained to a day ago that I was having a problem with uploading to YouTube directly. So I'm going to do it via the Facebook live broadcast, and then I'll be able to upload it to YouTube later. So even though I see you, Amanda, Maria, Vanita, happy Thanksgiving to you, baby. Even though I see you guys, I'm not going to be responding to you during this because I'm going to focus on the cards, and so that I can get this reading out. But you're more than welcome to stay and pay attention and enjoy, and check it out. Check out my YouTube channel later. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email at pbtarot, Tarot 7, the number 7, at gmail.com, and I'll let you give you the information regarding that. And I have a couple of people who are waiting for private readings already, and it's Thanksgiving. So I'm not going to be doing that today because I'm not going to be home. I have an invitation to go out, and that's a nice thing. So I'm going to try to get those done, though, before the weekend is over. So those of you who have requested those readings and are waiting, please be patient with me. I'm trying to get used to this new video equipment I have, thank God. Been blessed to acquire, and I'm learning my way around it. Hi, Nancy, and trying to just get this into a rhythm. But this seems to go a little quicker on the Facebook Live, but these are love bites. So these are not the normal readings that I do, the usual general readings that I usually give. They can go from anywhere to a half an hour to an hour and a half, 2 hours. But these are a lot quicker, hopefully, usually, and they focus on love. But the general readings focus on anything, whatever comes up. But people are really, of course, inquisitive about what's going on in their love life, and so this has ended up being something that I decided to offer to people because it's fun. All right, so as I was saying, the first 5 cards in this reading are about you. So let's see what goes on with your love bite, Leo, for November to December 2017. So the first card you got here was Forgiving and Learning. Forgive me for the glare. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. Okay. Second card, Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I don't know if I said these are the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Next card up, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Next card up. Hey, Dwayne, is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And the next card you got here for you is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so Leo, it seems that this is talking about a situation where you have a relationship in your life that's requiring, that's a lesson for you, actually. It's going to teach you about patience and learning and forgiving people. And as you want to be forgiven, you need to learn how to forgive. Getting this honeymoon card may mean that you and your partner, or the person that you're interested in, maybe spending some time together, going on vacation, or spending some quality time during this coming month together. All right, and it doesn't have to be a honeymoon per se. As I said, it could just be a vacation or just some quality time together. Just talking and getting to know each other, because the only way that you can really forgive and learn is to communicate. Next card that you have here is religious factors. Okay, so this may be a situation that you've decided to stick with. This could involve a marriage. You could be married, and because of the way that you believe, your spiritual upbringing and, society, you feel that you need to learn how to forgive and try to work this relationship out. The next card, though, that you have is unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. So this is something that you're really working hard for, because you don't feel like the person that you're dealing with is responding to you in kind. But because of your religious upbringing, you feel that you owe it to yourself and to the creator or divine or whoever, society, to try to work on this relationship, Leo. The last card on your line says, love yourself first. So, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that may be the message that you need, is that regardless of all this that's going on, make sure that you love yourself first. Don't compromise who you are for the sake of a love that you may not get back equally. All right, so this bottom row of cards, same deck, is either how your significant other thinks about you, what they think about this relationship, or things about this relationship that you may need to focus on or adjust in order to achieve your goals. So the first card for your partner is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But cards in the reverse. So this is telling me that either they don't think that you've been making an effort, or they're not willing to make the effort. Next card in their line was retreat. Take this time to disconnect from the world. They may be feeling that that you do need to get away, take some time together. They may be looking forward to that. Or it could be that they're not interested in working on this, and they're going to retreat from the relationship. All right, they're going to take a step back. But that card did fall directly under the card that you had that said honeymoon. So perhaps they're on board with going away or spending some time to get to know each other, spend some time during the holidays, some pleasant time together. So it's possible. Ooh, excuse me. Worth waiting for. That's the next card. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay? But this card came in the reverse. So maybe your significant other, the person you're interested in, doesn't think that this is a relationship worth waiting for, okay, or working on. And that fell directly underneath the card that you got that said religious factors. So they're saying they're not too hopeful, it seems, that anything's going to work out. Excuse me. Okay, the next card that we got, that your friend got in this reading is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, but this was in the reverse, and that was beneath your unrequited love. So I'm getting the feeling that your significant other doesn't feel too much passion, that they're really not, they don't have much hope left inside for this relationship with you. And in the fifth position, you got two cards that came up together, and that was healing family issues and you deserve love. Okay, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and you are lovable. But both of these cards came in reverse. So that's saying to me that there are some issues going on that have not been addressed, some family issues that haven't been addressed. And this fell underneath your love yourself first card for you. And I think that your partner is feeling that whatever's going on in the relationship can't be healed, and that they deserve love that they haven't been getting, or that you don't deserve their love. There's something that went on that calls for forgiving and learning on someone's part, and came up in your line, but it could be for both of you. And this person is not really, they're not really interested, or they're not too hopeful. All right, the passion is gone. Maybe they feel they've already invested too much time and they want to step back. They feel that you haven't been making an effort, or that they're not going to waste their time making an effort anymore. All right, so let's see what the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards have to say about the situation, Leo. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you please give me some more information? Can we get some more information for Leo regarding their love life? And this can be anyone with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if your Venus is in Leo, this reading may pertain to you too. If you aren't sure of those other positionings in your birth chart, you can go to any of the free chart. There are free sites to do your natal charts, Astro Lab and Astro Cafe. If you know your date of birth and the time, if you know the time, it'll be a lot more exact. But if you don't, it's okay. They can still generate a natal chart. And then you'll be able to see where your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus is, and these different houses, depending on where your planets are placed, they can give you more insight into the relationship. It gives you kind of a picture of a person's personality the more you know about how their natal chart is. So you can go to any of those at astrocafe.com, and it's free. You just put in your information and it'll generate it and print it out for you or for your significant other, and then you'll have that information, and then you can check out the love readings for those other signs along with yours and get a pretty accurate picture of what the entire situation is for both of you. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get 4 more cards here for Leo. I thought I had finished these. You all know that. Those of you who were here on Facebook with me. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Steve and Dwayne. I thought I had done them, and then as I was uploading them onto YouTube, I realized I was missing 2. So I'm going to do this one for Leo, and then the next one I'm going to do is going to be for Virgo. How could I forget Leo and Virgo? I can't imagine. But when I realized that, I said, "Oh, got to get it done. Can't do that to my Leos at all, nor to my Virgo." So whenever I'm done with this, give me about 10 or 15 minutes after that, and I'll come back and do the reading for Virgo. The love bite for Virgo. And if you want to check me out on YouTube, you can put Iya, Emi, Patsy. That's IYA, capital EMI, and PATSY. And that should bring you to me, to one of my YouTube channels. And if the other one is Iya Arzulu Egu, and that would be IYA. Arzula is ARZULA, and Egun, AGUN, and that's my other channel. And you can also watch the videos that I've posted there. All right. Thank you, Egun. Okay, so the first card that came from the from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck is Crystal Ascension. I'm trying to get it so it's not glary and so that you can read it also. Crystal Ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. All right, so this means that, to me, it's saying that there's a lot of communication being done through emails, text messages, over the internet, those type of interactions. You have a lot of that around you in your space. And this card is saying that maybe you need to take time and away from all of that technology and bring some crystals into your life. That there may be a need for balance with all of these electronic devices and gadgets around you. And then maybe you're focusing too much on social media and not making the effort with your partner because you're spending your time on social media and focused on other things. All right. The next card that you got was Water Elemental. All right. Now, this could mean that the person that you're dealing with is a water sign, Leo. So that could be anybody who is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. All right. This also talks about family. Okay. It says, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. All right. So this to me signifies the Orisha Olokun. All right. In the Ifa tradition, Olokun is an Orisha that operates on the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Yemaya operates on the top of the ocean, the sea, the seashores, the beaches. Olokun, on the other hand, operates at the bottom. And the Pataki, or the myth, the moral of the story that goes with Olokun's story is that no one knows what exists at the bottom of the sea. So this is about secrets, things that aren't very obvious or visible to the outside. All right. So this could be things that are going on in your relationship, in your family, that people outside don't know about. Right. And this also means that your children are there and being affected. They may be seeing what's going on and judging you by the way you behave. So just be aware, Leo, that your children are watching what's happening and that you need to learn how to go with the flow. Don't be surprised if there are secrets that are revealed. If you do get that moment, that time to spend with your significant other away talking, be prepared for some things, for you to become aware of some things that you weren't aware of before. There may have been some secrets that are being kept from you. And there may be secrets that your children know that they haven't told you yet, or they haven't shared with you yet. The next card that came up is Sun Goddess. Okay, Sun Goddess. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. All right, so this is about going forward with optimism, looking forward to a new day for a brighter future after a lot of heartbreak, because if you see up here in the corner, there's someone there that seems to have been in grief. They're covering their face. But this person here, this goddess, this sun goddess, is stepping forward into the bright light, right? To go ahead and allow themselves to be healed. In this case, though, this card came up for you in the reverse, and that came between religious factors and worth waiting for, which was in the reverse also. So this could be saying that this person is not, there's no happiness. There's not a lot of happiness in this relationship, and there hasn't been any healing. There are things that are still in the dark. Again, that goes along with having secrets, as I said, in the water elemental. Next card that came up for you was gratitude. I am grateful for everything and everyone in my life and the lesson that each brings. Okay, gratitude. But that card was also in the reverse. That fell between unrequited love and passion, which was upside down. So I think that there is an element of taking things for granted. That might be what it is. Taking your relationship for granted, taking your partner for granted. And that may be your partner's taking you for granted. That's why it's unrequited love. Or They're just not interested in you, and that's why the passion is upside down. All right, so there's a lot of disinterest. I'm getting that your partner is disinterested at this point. Last conscious spirit oracle card that you got today was heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. All right, this is about your heart chakra. But this again was in the reverse, Leo, and that fell under your healing family issues and you deserve love cards for your partner, which were both in the reverse. And your love yourself first card for you. So I'm getting the feeling that this is a pretty done deal here for you, Leo. This is for some of you, not all of you. Okay, I'm not trying to bring anybody's Thanksgiving to a shut or close. I'm just saying this is for some of you that there's whatever has gone on, your partner, whoever your partner is, Leo, and as I said, it could be a water sign. They're not into it anymore. They've given up. They're pretty much ready to cut their losses and move on. And there may be secrets that you've kept from them. But that doesn't mean that you don't forgive and learn, because if this relationship is over, whatever went on, you need to understand what happened so that you can be aware of it and you can learn from it, and then you can move on to your next relationship, because you don't want to take any bad habits or negative patterns into someone else's life if this is what's going to happen here. So if you've been making an effort or your effort hasn't been appreciated, and if you feel that if you finally figure out after a while that this person that you're with is not interested in continuing this relationship, there still are things that you can learn from that. All right? There's still lessons to be learned and forgiveness to be had, even if you've given all you can and this person has just cut you off. There's still a lesson to be learned there. This morning, as I was getting ready to do this, that song, How Do You Mend a Broken Heart by Al Green, for those of you who are familiar with Al Green. But that was a song that kept playing in my mind. How do you mend a broken heart? So that could be it. So the lesson, you still will learn something from this. And then you have to forgive your partner, forgive yourself, and then be able to move on. But it doesn't seem that there's a lot that your partner is looking. The only card that your partner got in this reading that was right side up was retreat. So I guess they really not. They're stepping back. They're holding back. They're stepping back. They're feeling a little turned off. Okay, this doesn't have to be forever. This could just be for the month of November to December. All right, but it's best for you to focus on yourself. Love yourself first. Okay, so these next cards are from the Iyanla Vanzant Until Today deck. All right, and these are affirmations and advice and confirmations. Some of the things that may have come up in this reading today, Leo. All right, okay. No, that's too much. Let's not do that. I already got 2 cards out for you, but I'm going to see if I can get one more message, and then we'll see what Iyanla Vanzant's cards have to add to this conversation. Hi, Roy. Hi, Nolan. Hey, Panther. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Okay. Okay. First card that you got here is, I cannot fail in life, and life cannot fail me. Until today, you may have been just sitting around, afraid to move and afraid to fail. Just for today, be devoted to seeing yourself and your life as a function of a spiritual truth. Remind yourself that you cannot fail. You are supported by life, which knows that your success is assured. Okay, so this is good, Leo. All right, whatever happens, there will be no failure. Okay, and whatever time you've been wasting in this relationship, it's not wasted time. It's time for you to learn things. It's a lesson. And after you have a chance to step back from it, you'll learn what that lesson is. The next card that you got in this was, when I withhold the truth of who I am, I cannot receive the truth of what I want. So maybe you haven't been honest with yourself or with your partner, and so that's why you can't get what you want. All right, as I said, there's some secrets that's going on that you aren't aware of, or secrets that you haven't shared. So when I withhold the truth of who I am, I cannot receive the truth of what I want. How can somebody fill your needs if they're not being told what they are? If you're showing one face, how do you expect a person to know what you really, really feel or what you really, really want in the relationship? That's not fair. And everybody's not a mind reader. I'm not even a mind reader. You got to be focused and honest with the person so that you can get what you want. And if this is not for this situation, then for the future, be honest about who you are. Until today, you may not have realized that the thing you want is the thing you most resist. Just for today, be honest about who you are, what you feel, and what you want in every situation. Can't keep holding on to secrets and keep expecting things to work out for you, Leo. Last card here, I choose to release all negativity from my life. Until today, you may have been holding on to people and situations that have caused you pain. Just for today, make a new choice. Choose to move beyond the things and people who haven't honored the truth of who you are. Basically, stop beating a dead horse, Leo. If you know this is over, then let's operate in the mindset of this is over. Be honest about it with your partner, and get your stuff in order, because there's a lot of negativity. And some of it is caused by you not being honest about who you are and what you want. And this can have to do with a slew of things. It could have something to do with your religious factors. Maybe you're involved in a religion or a spiritual practice that your partner doesn't approve of or isn't interested in. Or maybe you just have different ideas on how children should be raised or how money should be spent. And that's a crucial element in a relationship, even though people don't want to talk about it. But if you have differing attitudes on how money is to be saved or invested or spent, that can affect your relationship also. If there are things that you're interested in the bedroom and you feel like that's something you want to explore, you should be able to speak to your partner about that. All right. If you're in a marriage, the marriage bed is not defiled. There's nothing that you can't talk about. And there's things that you may not be able to do because your partner isn't interested in that. But there are things that you could talk about. There are compromises you can make, and you can get counseling and all of that. But at the same time, you know whether or not this is worth working on. You know deep down inside, whether or not this is ever going to get better. All right, how much effort have you put in? Have you been making the effort? And if you have been making the effort and the other person hasn't been meeting you halfway, what's the point? Okay. All right. So the next cards that we're going to consult here are the Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. And these are new cards. They've just come out in the market within the last month. I did an unboxing live here on Facebook a few weeks ago about this. And these are postcards. And each one has a message from Spirit, from your ancestors. And the way it works is that it's a 52 card. All right. 52 cards, and it whatever you're asking the ancestors, they're going to answer. So if you wanted to speak to your grandmother or to an uncle or to a family member who's passed away, you can direct the question to them. Hi Fitzgerald. You can direct the question to them, but they will answer you in a collective. So you might want to hear from your grandmama, but the answer on the postcard is going to come back as a we or a us or an our. And that doesn't mean that she's not answering you. That just means that when they're on the other side, they're a collective. And so I guess they confer and they come up with an answer and they share it with you. But they will address you as you, but they will speak back as a we. Okay? It's very simple, but the author wanted to make sure that that was clear. And I want to make sure it's clear for you too. So 2 cards jumped out right away. All right, so the first message, in front of these cards, like I said, they all look like postcards. They have little stamps up in the corner. Okay, and stamp is 2 cents from heaven. So heaven's putting in there 2 cents in these messages. The front of this card says, you are fierce. You are fierce. And that's a dragon in front there. Okay. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards, but you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know that your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Love you forever and ever. Okay, so that is the first message that you got this morning, Leo. Okay, so you may have been putting on a false face to the world or to your partner about the way you feel or to the world about this relationship. All right, thinking that it's supposed to look a certain way because that's how your sister's marriage is or that's how your brother's marriage is or whatever. But don't compare yourself to other people. You have your own path. Everyone does. Okay, so stay focused on what inspires you. All right, and the other card that you got here is you are magical. Okay, and it has a little butterfly on the front. Oh, that's pretty. You, dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, The best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow. And in no time, you'll reach what you have your heart and your hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Okay, so you can read that for yourself if you want to later. So, pretty positive messages, of course, from Spirit. How would it ever be any different, right? But I talked about there's a lot of water energy in this reading, so perhaps your partner is a water sign, and they're just telling you to just go with the flow. However it's going to work out, it's already predestined. All right, so just go with the flow and don't resist it. See what you can learn from it, and know that you're magical, and it's going to be okay. So that was the love bite for Leo for the month of middle of November to the end of December, or the middle of December, depending on when I get back to this, because I still have to do the general readings. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, Donna, everybody tuning in this morning for this. And if you give me about 10 more minutes, I'll be back with another reading for Virgo, and then I should be done. All right. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sharing and liking. You can feel free to make comments. And like I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, you send me an email at pbtarot7@gmail.com. And you can go to YouTube and check out my YouTube channel. Just put in Emi Patsy, EYAEMI, Patsy, PATSY, and they'll bring you to the channel, and you'll be able to check out my other videos. All right. So give me about 10 minutes, and I'll be back. All right. And thank you, everyone, this morning, and have a happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you either in 10 minutes or next month for general readings and love bites. Okay. Talk to you soon. Okay, finish.